All right, ta-da, we're live. Excellent. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to an extra special finale of East Coast Retro Reload. It is Thursday, and tonight we will be doing a little bit of reminiscing, not necessarily about video games, but about previous shows with the East Coast friends. And with us this evening, we have the original four, well, not the original four, but the usual four. East Coast crew. As you all know, I'm Cashel, and my favorite character in Designing Women is played by Dixie Carter. And with me this evening, we have someone who could be played by Delta Burke, and that would be Turf, because he's from the South.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Delta Burke was a former beauty queen, so there you go.
I love that bitch.
He is never shy with a comment, just like Annie Potts, also in Designing Women. Here he is. He's a Red Blaze 5'7". I don't know where I'm going with this. I had no idea what I was playing.
Can I just be played by Kevin Smith, please?
Maybe next
I
episode.
mean, he's bigger than me, but
And last but not least, he's kind of naive but also sweet, just like Charlene Frazier, played by Jean Smart, also in Designing Women. I'm talking about Mr. Nikon, sitting seductively right now.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, America.
I'm just gonna say I have no fucking idea what that is.
What is that? Designing Women? Oh, it's a great show. It's a wonderful show.
Sounds like something I'd hate.
You gotta remember that was before Zach was born.
Yeah, that wasn't born yet. Yeah, uncultured. Anyways, well, we are Retro Reload tonight, and one of our favorite topics is to talk about what we've been playing lately.
We haven't done that in a while.
And yeah, you're right. We have not done that in a while, so it'll be good to kind of do it again and see what everyone's been up to, kind of catch up a bit. So I think this was Turf's idea. So Turf, you want to go first with what you've been getting yourself into?
You bet your sweet bottom I do.
Well, I'm a top.
The first thing I've been playing.
First off, can I just say something? How many of us have PS4 titles to talk about?
Okay. 3 out of 4 retro reloaders agree. PS4 is a good system.
It's a great system. I'm just not playing anything on now.
My first game that I've got 2 because I've been switching back and forth. One of those people that I can't just do one thing at a time. Roy McIlroy PGA Tour. I love the Tiger Woods games, but Tiger Woods likes Ambien and zombie sex, so we had to take away EA from him. Anyways, he did kind of have it coming. It's a good game. It's not as deep as some of the other ones. There's not as many things that you can buy or as many courses but as far as just the feel, I've been playing TPC Sawgrass and it's a good time. It's the graphics, you figure these golf games, sports games are really shiny, and that's kind of what it is. It looks like the whole thing's wet, but it could have been a PS3,
so it's like Sonic Heroes,
Xbox 360 game.
Yeah.
It looks like the Xbox 360 game except it's wet. And because I don't know when we had our comic show, we were talking about our comic show. I mentioned that I've been reading I was going to start reading the Civil War series because I've been buying trade paperbacks and comics because I'm kind of, I don't know, don't want to jump off in there and buy something every month, but when the story's really good, I'll buy it and check it out. So I've been reading the Civil War, so I started playing Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, which follows the Civil War storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my geez, this is a good game. It's not. I thought I was playing the first one. I mean, I thought there was as many characters as there was in the first one. There's not near as many because I was upset there wasn't Moon Knight in this game. I don't know why I even like Moon Knight, but he intrigues me and I like playing with him on those. But anyways, go ahead.
In a way, Moon Knight is basically Marvel's Batman.
Yes, he is. He's a rich dude that doesn't have any. He came back from the dead, but he doesn't have any real superpowers, right?
Yeah, and he uses gadgets and long flowing cape.
I always thought that Iron Man was Marvel's Batman. I mean, he doesn't do the detective part of it, but he's just a rich dude with cool toys. Anyways, Marvel's Ultimate Alliance. It's fun. It's a blast. This one, the second one's good. The first one's probably a little bit better because you can be Blade and Moon Knight and Ghost Rider that aren't in this game. So that's what I've been doing.
Cool.
Somebody else can fire away.
All right, Reblaze, you're next in my queue, so I'll let you go next.
Alright, kind of like Turf, I've been playing a bit of a Marvel game lately. Spider-Man Web of Shadows.
Okay.
It's, as far as I know, one of the last Treyarch games done that before they went on to the Call of Duty stuff. It's pretty good so far, I played.
You said duty.
Duty.
Yeah.
I live with a 6-year-old. Cut me some slack.
A game I haven't been enjoying at all, X-Blaze Code Embryo.
Oh, the visual novel.
Yeah. It's got absolutely... You can pretty much go through the whole game and not press a single button.
That sounds awful.
Yeah. And what you do is during all the talking, you press pause in order to check your phone, and we're just read news articles and stuff that pop up during the story.
Wait,
And
you're actually
you're
picking up your phone, or is this in the game?
in the game.
The game's so boring it gives you a distraction in game.
Pretty much.
Wow.
How it
Sounds like
determines what type of story you get is dependent on what articles you read.
Sounds like a winner.
So if you read articles that certain girl's interested in, you'll get an ending with her. You read all the articles, it's supposed to be the best ending. And if you read none of the articles, that's supposed to be the bad ending. But honestly, it plays out like kind of a very generic anime.
It's really weird considering that it's set in the same world as the Blaze Blue series,
Exactly. That's
which
why
is a pretty good story. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure what they 2D fighter to visual novel. That's a weird choice.
But I mean, can't recommend it.
Did Arc Systems develop it?
Axis Games I got there.
Well, they published it, but
Yeah, developed by Arc System Works.
Oh my god.
This must be what they were doing while doing the Persona Arena. I don't know what else to explain it.
That's a weird. That's a weird choice.
Yeah. Another game I've been playing, Onichambara Z2 Chaos.
Gesundheit.
It's an action game where you play girls who are barely wearing anything, and you're fighting zombies.
What's not to love?
That sounds like a party. It's kind of like
A sexy
Lollipop
party.
Chainsaw. Isn't that what that was?
Oh yeah.
Cheerleader that fought
Yeah.
zombies?
Yeah, and you know what? Story doesn't mean a damn thing because we only got the first 2 games and then this one. Probably not even the first 2 games, just the ones that were on the Wii and the 360 before that. And that was all the way near their launch. But hack and slash, it's not a bad one. And lastly, I've been playing Fire Emblem Fates.
Oh okay.
I'm really loving this game.
Ooh.
Is that the
Yeah.
one with Corinne?
Yeah,
Okay. I hate her in Smash. By the way, I hope she dies. Continue.
really, I actually like playing her.
That's why I don't like because she's so cheap. But continue.
But yeah, I mean, I've been playing through it mostly through Birthright right now, and I've just been enjoying it. Still trying to figure out who to bone in Conquest.
So you've been playing a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You're a busy guy.
Busy guy.
You need a hobby. Or a child.
Mr. Nikon with a fresh haircut. Looking good, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're up next. What have you been playing?
I've been playing Uncharted on the PS4. I'm on Uncharted 2 now. So yeah, I just passed the first one. Now I'm on to the second one, which I'm almost done with,
Cool.
I guess. So yeah, they're pretty
Just
fun.
quick and dirty. What is Uncharted?
It is kind of like a Tomb Raider-ish. you got Nathan Drake looking for treasure and shit. So,
Yeah, wasn't it originally known as like Dude Raider by fans?
I think so. I don't know. So I just picked this up because I heard it's supposed to be good, so it's okay, I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
all right.
I've been playing it on easy mode.
I'm not mad at you for that. You get the story and you can blow right through it.
Yeah.
That's it? That's all you've been playing?
That's it right now. I already finished The Last of Us.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, I had a PS4 for what? 2 weeks now. So I finished the Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, The Last of Us, Uncharted 1. I'm almost done with Uncharted 2. So I've gone for like 4 games already, and
that makes me so happy to hear that. I like when people finish games. So, all right, very good.
Finish a sentence, much less a game.
What's
What was
up?
that?
Said I can barely finish a sentence, much less a game.
Having a child will do that, it sounds like.
Yeah.
So, as for myself, I've been playing 2 things as of late. First one came out a couple weeks ago, Project X Zone 2, or Project Cross Zone 2, whatever you want to call it, for the 3DS. It's a lot of fun. If you played the first one, then you basically played the second one. But there's a lot more characters in this one, and it has Hotsuma from the PS2 Shinobi in it, which was reason enough alone for me to get it on day one. And it has some new franchises in it as well. It's got characters from...
I know Fire Emblem.
Yep, it's got 2 from Fire Emblem so far. Xenoblade, Ace Attorney. I'm trying to think what else is in here.
Sega
Yakuza series. There's 2 of them there. But yeah, it just runs the gamut. Basically anything from Capcom, Namco, or Sega, there's a good chance they're in here.
You realize that you got to mention Sega took on Sanshiro, right?
Say what?
Sega, the character,
Who?
the mascot for the Sega Saturn.
Oh, I haven't gotten him yet. He's in the opening anime, though, so it's not like a spoiler or anything. But yes, he is in there. I just haven't gotten him yet. And because I've played this, one of the characters you can that joins you is Ryo from the Shenmue series. So because of that, I finally decided to start Shenmue myself. I'm only in the very, very beginning of Disc 1. It's a really cool game so far. I think that if this momentum keeps up with this, I'm going to be in for a real treat. This is a gorgeous game. I know it came out years ago on the Dreamcast, but man, this is a great looking game. And I really like how the story's unfolding. I think the characters are great. I love that it's set in the 1980s. I mean, great decade. So, and it's set in Japan. So, the best of two of my favorite things, the 80s and Japan. And so far, it's been really cool. So, these 2 things have been keeping me pretty busy over the last couple of weeks. So, that's what I've been playing. So, yeah. Now that we've covered that, I think it's time to go to our... Uh-oh, Mr. Nikon, where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Okay.
I'm right here.
Okay, cool. It's time to go to our main topic. This is the East Coast's finale of Retro Reload. And we thought it'd be a good idea to take a look back at some of our past episodes and just talk about them for a bit. What we liked, what we didn't like, what we hope for the future. I don't know. It's really, really broad. So a couple of the guys on the crew here have concocted a list of sorts. So I guess we can start, going through it in some sloppy manner. So I know Turf, you have something there. So.
I like to say how how we began. We began as a complete clusterfuck, pretty much, like not knowing how the stuff goes.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Funny thing is, the person who even thought of creating Retro Reload, he has not been on one episode. He just posted a topic saying, "Hey, it'd be cool to make a VG Collect podcast." And we all thought, "Yeah, that's a great idea." And this guy has never shown up once.
Yeah.
So thanks for the idea. Tafka. But yeah, I'm not sure why you've never been on before. So,
Yeah, I
but
was when I was putting together a list earlier, and one of the things that I guess really noticed about all this, or not noticed, is how much we've grown in our skills, our quality, our chemistry. It's man, the first episodes were rough. We didn't know what
oh
we were
yeah.
doing, and it was a lot of time of just watching Charles go, is this how this works? So, you know,
And who are you
I'm glad that,
again?
we've been doing this, and it's I mean, you can really go when you go back and look at the early shows, you can tell how much we've grown and how, like the chemistry that there's sparks of it there in the beginning, but we've really come together as good friends and as a good show, and I'm really pumped on that. So I mean, I kind of hate to see it end, but that being said, I mean, we had some highs, we had some lows, we had a small list of things that I enjoyed.
We had some
The
technical
first thing that I really want
glitches.
to bring up, and this is something I didn't enjoy, but it was huge for me. It was a big thing for me. My shitty internet.
Oh
My internet was
God,
so
how can we
bad
forget
for
that?
months. It was it was on an iPhone. That's what it started off on. Then I got a computer and a camera, and then I was like, well, this is gonna work, and then my internet would never work. So thank you Exceed.net or Exceed Internet, whatever it is, for giving people in the country satellite internet. It's fantastic, and we can do shows like.
You sound like the Dalek.
Oh my God, that was really creepy. I did that.
I'm pretty sure that was actually Dash that had that problem. Actually, when he switched over to Windows 10.
Oh yeah, when he had the microphone issue that one time,
Yeah.
he plugged in the headphone. He was like,
Yeah. But actually, my mic hasn't had any problems, right?
I
I
don't
know
think so.
Not tonight.
Okay,
I don't
good,
think.
because I just switched over to Windows 10.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you're all good.
All
I
right.
don't think my
no.
internet had issues either, so that's good. But yeah, Turf. Oh my God, with your internet, like at first, like the first time you were on an East Coast show was my birthday episode, known as Happy Birthday Cash, and your internet seemed fine. I know you were probably broadcasting from a phone or a tablet, so I'm like, okay, cool, this will work. And then as you got your computer set up, lots of choppy motions with you were in the visual and lots of robot voices. So it was
And
a struggle.
The struggle is real, but
It
here we
was.
are. We're
It
doing
was.
good now.
It's gone now.
yeah, so many times
The
we lost a video of just you and Rob sitting in the car.
Yeah.
oh, there was so much of that.
Uh,
Actually, I
that's too
really
funny.
like that picture. That's fun. I was just
It's a
cruising
good. It's a
around with
good
Rob the
picture. Yeah.
robot.
I wonder if you got pulled over Rob the robot when you're in the car. And he said he was driving.
There it
I
is.
was
There it is
driving.
for everybody, just so everybody can get a piece of that.
There we go.
There's Rob
Yeah.
and Rob. We were
Just
cruising down
driving.
the street in my. Well, it's an '07, but still, we were cruising down the street.
Is this a 64?
Oh, not a 64. We mentioned a while ago on the Cash's birthday, we had a Happy Birthday Cash show, and we did all PS2 stuff because that was his favorite system. So we just kind of took an evening to gush about all the things we loved about the PS2. I mean, real quick, go around the table. What was everybody's favorite PS2 game?
Oh
You can
God.
only pick one.
I have to go. I'll go last. Someone else go first.
Devil May Cry 3. Dante's Awakening.
I haven't really played too much PS2 to really put anything in there.
Oh, jeez, I cannot think of one. I'm serious. I have so many. So I'll just
I
name
have
one
no
of my
idea.
favorites. Dual Hearts. That's one of my favorite ones. So we'll go with that.
There you go.
Whew, that was hard.
Super Mario Brothers.
I guess. Yeah, there you go. Super Mario Bros. Was my favorite game on the PS2. I don't
Last summer.
I don't know any exclusives that I really was into.
I know this is like the first,
Oh, well.
and that's what I liked about this show is like it's one of the first times that I've seen gamers not know much about the PS2, and that's an interesting thing because we're all gamers and we all have such different tastes, and that's what makes this cast so unique. You know?
Until like 2 weeks ago, I didn't have like a modern system. Well, modern-ish, had a Wii, but nothing current.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Different styles of collecting, different favorite consoles. Yeah, we're all different in that way, and that's I think that's a great thing about this group right here. So
Yeah.
And like I said, we've done a bunch of shows where we just we pick a console and just gush about it, and just man,
Yeah,
and you can when we were doing it, you can tell everybody's passion. Like you get up into like the Japanese PS3 stuff and the modern stuff, and Red Blaze is more. That's his thing, He's really into that. Of course, Cashel, he's really into the PS2, and he was very passionate about that show. Charles, Mr. Nikon, I don't even know what I don't know. I don't.
yeah, Mr.
Famicom
Nikon, what
stuff,
is your passion?
Uh,
Nintendo?
I don't Nintendo, Super Nintendo.
That's what I figured.
I was gonna say I think that Turf has the Nintendo covered for everybody here.
Yeah, that was
Turf
me.
hates the
That was
NES.
we got
He
to
doesn't
talking
have
about
any
NES. And I
NES
was like,
games.
Oh man.
we were talking about it, and I was like trying to get. It's like, well, I'm gonna get some games together to show. I had a stack of about 40 games that like I love these. So it was that was a tough one for me. Like Cash was saying about the PS2, that it's hard to narrow down what you really
Oh,
love and
yeah.
what your favorite is. When
Yeah.
there's these systems that you're so passionate about and you love so much that man, there's just the titles and I'm sure it could be done with an Atari 2600. I'm sure if you're really passionate about it, you dig deep in that library and you find games that not everybody's going to love, that everybody's just crazy about, but man, you give them the time and the effort, and those developers, they may not have got the thanks that they deserved at the time, but man, they built something that is going to live on forever, and we really really appreciate that. You can see I'm kind of doing it right now. You really get excited about these games.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah. And we talked about, so what consoles have we talked about? PS2. We talked about the Nintendo 64 not too long ago.
Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
We did the Super Nintendo,
Super
and we did an
Nintendo,
episode of
we-
Super Nintendo versus Genesis as well.
Yeah.
Even though that pretty much just ended up being basically Genesis.
Yeah, because basically it was Genesis because we were all SNES fans.
Yeah.
that one kind of devolved in from a SNES versus Genesis, which side you were on, to a commercial for the Genesis.
Yeah.
We were trying to make a case like it's still good. There's good games.
It's okay. It's totally
Yeah.
interesting. Yeah.
It's not as
Streets
bad
of
as you think.
Rage. Streets of
Yeah.
Rage is an excellent game.
War Song, good RPG. Fantasy Star series. Yeah, there's a lot to love with the Genesis. We talked about portable consoles one episode. We talked about favorite cover art, and one of my favorite
Yeah,
episodes.
I just want to say that is
Okay.
probably one of my favorite thumbnails out there that we have.
Your Bob Ross thing.
Yeah, the Bob Ross
Yeah.
doing the Xenoblade cover.
Now, for future episodes, you gotta make more covers.
Yeah,
Can you do that?
but yeah, those take time though.
I know. There's a will, there's a way. So
Yeah, so as long as I have some idea of what we're going to be doing that week, I'll be able to come up with something.
perfect. That's what I like to hear. But what I was gonna
Like
say
the
was
kid.
one of my favorite episodes is the music episode.
Yeah.
Turf, I don't think. Look who's here! Hey!
Holy shit.
Hey!
And he can't. He texted it. Can you speak?
And he texted
He
me.
says hi. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Can
Yes.
Can we hear you?
He says yes. I don't know if you could see people could see that in the
No,
the
they
post.
can't.
They can't see it. Okay. Well, for those who are watching later,
You can
Bandit
set-
Chaos, an East Coast regular, joined, but we can't.
Oh, we can
see-
hear him. I can hear him.
I can't hear him.
I heard a hello.
Hello.
Oh, now I hear you.
Hey.
Hey, turn up the mic.
So glad you're here.
So I don't have to do a transcript for the show now. So you guys would just have to send a self-addressed stamped envelope to someplace, and you would get a written transcript of the show. But
Yeah,
that's not
of
gonna
all
happen
of
now.
of 2 words, hi and yes.
It'll be written in crayon.
Bad at Chaos. Do you have a favorite East Coast retro reload moment off the top of your head?
I don't know. I guess the laser quote is pretty funny.
Yes. We should.
Yeah.
That should be a T-shirt. What
I
about?
actually thought about
Oh,
doing
somebody
that.
Yeah.
Was that before me?
That was
What
before
was
you.
the laser?
That was like the second episode that I was on.
We were talking about the GameCube,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and Bad at Chaos.
Laser.
He was talking about what about the laser, and he just gone.
No, I was talking about how to like tune the GameCube laser or replacing a laser, and that second I dropped out, and everybody's like, "What about the laser? What about the laser?"
Yeah.
Like,
I was like, what about the laser? Oh no. Like all dramatic. Basically, you left basically the way you ended your sentence, like I think you were mid-sentence,
Like then there's the laser,
and then there's a laser that
and he just froze.
we were all like, yeah, and then.
Go on.
So that was what about the laser? We've had some memorable quotes in this show.
Yeah.
The Delta Burke. I love that bitch.
I love that bitch. That's what. Which is still true.
Yeah. If you guys, or remember any quotes, just put them in the comments. We'll still read them and reply to them. Even though we won't be, doing the East Coast things, we'll still, reply.
Yeah, comment not forgotten.
Yeah.
Another favorite episode of mine is the Castlevania episode. That was a really fun one. Learned a lot. I learned a lot that episode. So that was cool.
The cover art one was a lot of fun. I forgot all about that. That was just
that was a good
going
one.
through and seeing what everybody's favorites were.
Yeah,
And that was a
good one too.
Oh, there was also the soundtrack episode too. That's cool.
Yeah, before you popped on, we were talking about that. That's one of my favorite ones too.
Yeah. Funny thing, that is the only video on our YouTube channel for the East Coast that has been blocked in certain countries.
It's been blocked.
You want to know why?
For copyright.
Wait for it.
We got
From
flagged.
Konami.
What?
Yep.
Or what?
I didn't hear you.
We were blocked from Konami.
From Konami.
Konami.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
For the Contra music.
Oh. Konami's getting all pissy, aren't they? They must be having a menstrual cycle. They're all like. Ugh.
Konami is screwed right now. At least in the U.S.
They got a little sand in their little Castlevania vaginas.
Another quote. Write that down. I like it.
In Al Pachinko, we don't want it. Okay, that was incredibly racist.
Oh man.
Moderately. No, let's not go incredibly.
And he did that from someone who's half Japanese.
That's okay. It happens.
See? It's okay.
Hey.
If we have a
Yeah,
problem, it's okay.
And the stereotype, I know karate.
So what else? So let's reminisce some more about our East Coast fun.
Okay, I tell you what, that's not really a show, but that's one of our things.
Yeah.
We'll chase a rabbit. We go down these just crazy trails, just like what just happened, and there's some gold in there, man. You go back and watch those, and it's 4 or 5 guys legitimately just having fun hanging out, and it's fun to watch.
Yeah, it really is.
Silly, it's goofy, and it makes me want to take the red pill to see how deep the rabbit hole goes. So that's
Yeah, but we talk about like Sesame Street, and we start going to tangent about Jenna Jameson,
And green jelly.
But who hasn't been there, really?
Oh man.
Little pig, let me in. And I'll blow your house down.
See what you've been missing, Bad at Chaos? So, you couldn't come on lately because of work or prior commitments? What's been going on with you lately?
Well, the show starts way too late for me because I have to get up at like 5 o'clock East Coast.
Whew.
And if the
Sweet
show is
baby
like,
Jesus.
I don't know, starts later than 8, really. It's like,
Yeah.
I can't really make it.
You
Well,
need to
we
get a
could-
helicopter to reduce your commute time.
He's muted now.
Yeah,
Well,
that,
we could
that
maybe
could
with our new
help.
show we can have a new time so you can jump in at some points because it's always fun to have you
I
on.
think what would be funner would be a giant zip line.
Yeah, but you gotta get a good braking
I've popped
system.
into West Coast episodes on occasion, but
Oh, good, good. So you're still around and all that good stuff. But yeah, it's always a pleasure having you on. So glad you're able to make it this evening. Oh, Turf had a problem with pussy just right there. I think I saw.
Causes all the problems, man. All the problems. It never fails. You get pussy involved, there's a problem.
Meow. Anyways, oh god.
We did. I mean, one of the good ones that we did recently that I really enjoyed was the remaster show. Was that 2 weeks ago?
I think that was
I
the
had a lot
last
of
show.
fun. That was a
Yeah.
good time. I mean, there's not a whole lot of them that we've had that have been just like, oh, this was not our best show, which that has happened a couple times. You guys get a message after me like, man, we got to tighten up. That was not the best we've ever done. But there's also been several that like, man, that was off the charts. Way to go. We're getting so much better. Things are just looking up. And that's true. When you go back and watch these shows, you can tell how much, because me and Zach were for a long time, we were bad about talking over each other. We were, out of the 4 of us and 5,
I mean,
occasionally, me and Zach were the 2 worst.
Yeah. It happens sometimes, but
Well, we're all gamers. We all have our opinions. We all want to share those opinions, and it just happens. So we're getting better about it. You know,
sometimes
Yeah, I
you just
mean,
get so passionate and
exactly. What can you do? But work in progress, exactly.
constantly, we're always evolving.
Mm-hmm.
just like
Blaze, what are you
Pokemon.
playing with? We did it just now. Red Blaze, what are you playing with in those hands of yours? I see you twirling something around like a baton.
Yeah.
anal beads.
Good Lord.
If I had a nickel.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
man.
Oh, it's a pencil.
No, it's actually
Okay.
just an extension for a screwdriver.
Oh,
One of those little ones.
So you
So
weren't too
it's
far off,
limited.
Mr. Nikon.
it's a little flaccid right now, that extension.
Oh my. Just remember, with anal beads, it's not like a lawnmower when you pull them out. Okay? So,
That would
you
you
know.
know.
Jesus.
low and steady wins the race. I've
And
heard
now
things.
you know. And knowing's half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
Oh man. But Retro Reload East Coast, we didn't always just talk about video games. There have been other
Anal beads.
and anal beats. We've talked about some movies.
We did movies, cartoons.
Mhm.
The
Yeah, that
whole
was
comic
an
book
80s
show
episode.
was a blast.
Yeah, 80s episode. Oh, the 80s episode was fun. That was a good one.
Because we know about the 80s.
Oh man, that was the one with all the Golden Girls references, wasn't it?
I mean, possibly it was a.
That's every show. Come on.
If Cashell's
Full
on
Rocket
here,
and
he's going to
Bullwinkle
find out a way.
references.
Oh,
Yeah. If I'm
Mr.
around,
Nikon?
there's gonna be Golden Girls.
That's Sophia. Huh? Let me tell you.
Turf, you're Blanche because you're from the South.
Oh, here,
I do declare.
here's something I found out. They had this little trivia in the news this morning. One of the Golden Girls posed nude on a nudie deck of playing cards back in the 40s.
B. Arthur.
B. Arthur, yeah.
It's Betty White.
What?
Yeah,
No way.
I don't believe it.
we should do a
Pictures
Google
are
image search
gonna
of them.
Was she hot?
What do you mean was?
Was
She's still a firecracker.
Yeah, I mean, how many
Yeah.
grandma's
She's a pistol. That one.
But yeah, what are
All right, Ian. Seriously, right now, Betty White, would you?
Maybe if I had a time machine. I'm back in time.
You wouldn't just for the story, like just to come back and tell, like, guys, seriously,
Guys.
Betty White.
I don't think so.
Me and Betty White did some drinking last night. Anal beads were involved.
Maybe if we got married and I stole her fortune.
Then she got on Grinder, and oh my god.
Oh, grinder.
Oh man.
Betty White, you got all that Lake Placid money.
Then she showed me her laser, and I said, "What about that laser?"
What about the laser?
Oh man. And that's another thing about this show. I always crack up laughing at something. I don't know. And I think it's pretty hard to make me laugh, so keep doing what you're doing, gentlemen. It's working.
I just
No
keep
joke,
on
man.
swiping right for you.
I
Is that
try any
Tinder?
jokes and they just fall flat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, I'm trying to think of other episodes that we did.
We did one about arcade games, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. That was a fun one.
That would be a good one to touch on right now, maybe.
And speaking of arcades,
Speaking
arcade
of.
games,
Yeah.
if any of you guys are going to the Louisville Arcade Expo, you should check us out there.
Hmm.
You know, if you watch this between now and tomorrow.
Yeah, now and like tomorrow around chicken time.
Yeah, I think they
So-
open the doors
Surf
tomorrow
catch.
too. So
Yeah.
Surf,
so-
Cash, Nikon, where are you going to be?
Me?
The
I'll
three of
be
you?
tomorrow.
I'll be staying in the Econo Lodge.
Oh, you're not staying at the Ramada?
No.
Oh. We'll boo
I
on
was telling you to plug the event you were going to be at.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
Louis.
We stay at this hotel. We'll be at Louisville
Nikon,
Arcade
he's in the
Expo.
Econo Lodge,
Myself,
237.
myself, Turf, and Mr. Nikon will be at the Louisville Arcade Expo. Red Blaze 57 will be there in spirit. We will Photoshop him in somehow. So
Yes.
it should be a lot of fun. We're gonna
I'll
take
draw him in
pictures.
MS Paint.
we'll try.
Be a stick figure. I can't draw. Yeah, we'll take pictures. Jenny will be taking pictures.
Yep.
Maybe some video.
I'll be wearing a Mega Man hoodie during some of the time.
I don't know
Yep.
what I'm gonna wear. I may wear a Blackhawks jersey.
I'll be wearing cute
major.
shoes. You may wear pants. You'll be
I may wear pants.
and Turf may be Donald ducking it the whole time. So
I've got a sailor outfit with no pants.
Style duck with like a little sailor suit.
sailor suit, no pants. So
Sweet.
I wear a
God.
speedo.
Donald ducking it. That's awesome.
Oh man, I'd kill for one of those little hats. Oh, that'd be so cool.
I'll just run around in a bathrobe.
I'm gonna.
Is this every one of your fantasies now coming true?
Is this like no? Good lord. I'm just trying to keep it together, you know.
Taking a
Trying to
shower
keep
with
my life-
bathing shorts on.
Dude, I wonder if the Ramada has bathrobes, because I may wander around down there in it, because this thing's open till midnight. I've been walking around like the dude, drinking a White Russian.
Turn
No,
it
man,
into a
I'm the
toga party.
dude. I love
Jenny,
that.
you know, she's in Rocky Horror. You know,
Yeah.
she goes to the cons all the time, and you know, she'll just take one of the coffee pots in the rooms and fill it with liquor, and just walk down the hallways drinking from the coffee pot.
That is a good idea. Speaking of which, I plan to not drink till I can't feel feelings necessarily, but I do plan on drinking a lot. So yeah.
I'm not a heavy drinker, so I'll have a few drinks. You know.
I'll have yours. Whatever you don't finish out.
Okay.
Slurp, slurp.
Yeah. Y'all just swing by our room. We'll have something to take care of you. Don't worry about it.
And speaking of which, we also did an episode about conventions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Turf recently
We
came
did
back
right when I got
from
back from Retropalooza.
Retropalooza, which,
Which
And I was about to go to New York Comic Con.
we all should be there.
yes,
4 of us should be there.
Red Blaze, you'll be there at Retropalooza. Yeah,
I'm playing on it right now.
Right on.
So.
excellent. And Ben at Chaos, obviously, we'd love to have you come too. But yes, we will be there, and it's going to be super cool.
Yes. I'll be
Yeah,
still there.
I'm really excited about this, man. We've been doing this for about a year, and the first time that we're actually going to meet in person is going to be pretty awesome, man. We get to do it at a convention. It may not be the traditional YouTuber video game convention, but man, we're going to do at an arcade convention with 100 of pinball games or pinball machines, and man, this is going to be good.
What if
They got
Billy-
Alien
Mark-
versus.
Mm.
You know,
Shoot.
Marco of Classic Game Room would be proud.
And in case you don't know, Louisville has a lot of cool retro video game stores as well. It's a pretty neat city, so I'm excited to have everyone experience it. Well, will this be everyone's first time there, or no?
I've never been to Louisville.
I was there a year or two ago. I was going to the Maker's Mark distillery to pick up my bottle.
Nice. But
From
yeah,
the
there's a
beach.
lot of cool
I think
stores
I've
there,
gone through
so if there's time, it'd be cool to check them out.
And Louisville is not too far from the Jim Beam distillery, also.
Is
Would
it?
I have driven through there to get to Lexington?
Oh, I don't know. I'm terrible at
Lexington's
geography.
further east, I believe. So I think I've been through Louisville.
All right.
Kentucky's one of my sides of my family's kind of ancestral home.
I thought Japan
I thought
was.
you were Japanese.
That's
Yeah.
the other half. The white side's
Oh,
Kentucky.
it's half
Oh.
Japanese, half Kentucky.
The WASP side is Kentucky. Okay, gotcha. So,
Kentucky and Michigan. Then Colorado.
well, very cool. But yes, we did talk about conventions during one episode. That was really fun. Learned about everyone's history with cons and learned some very important con etiquette. Deodorant, bathe, wash your hands, the whole nine.
Condoms.
Con-
Yes.
That's just common courtesy.
Don't want any con babies.
No con baby.
Midnight
yourself.
con baby.
Oh man.
Oh, and apparently, I saw this on the Arcade Expo page that right next door to the Arcade Con is one of the Kentucky Republican caucuses.
You don't say.
Meh.
So
Get it all done in one stop.
Yeah. Why not? Maybe Kim Davis will be there and we can push her down a flight of stairs.
Jesus. That escalated quickly.
Well, honestly, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
God.
I mean, she looks like the final boss in Super Mario Brothers 2, first of all, so she's already not pretty.
Wart?
Second of
She
all,
looks like a wart.
Ward, thank you.
She looks like Monsters Inc.
Oh, you're
Oh.
talking about that meme? Yeah.
What's her
Is
name?
that-
The receptionist one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
yeah, the
like she
receptionist
smoked a whole
chick.
bunch of cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
How you doing? I smoke Pall Malls unfiltered.
She probably smokes them through, like, what is this thing called? Internet stoma? Is that what those are?
You got me?
Yeah, those. She probably smokes them like this. Like that. That's how she does. Oh, man.
That's gangster, man. That's dedication.
I
You're
know.
smoking through your trach hole.
That reminds me of a Family Guy. Because
Man, you're
Everybody-
OG if you're smoking through the trach hole. You got a Camel non-filter. You're doing it right.
And you got a camel toe? Is that what you said?
Yes, with a camel toe.
I always thought it was
You have a
pronounced camel
toe and a camel
claw.
non-filter.
Or as we pronounce it up
just-
here, moose hoof.
The old moose knuckle.
I thought moose knuckle was for men.
No, yeah, it's both genders.
Oh,
You got a mood stuff.
Caitlyn Jenner, did you hear that? It's a show just for you too.
Oh,
Okay, that's enough.
Oy vey.
Couldn't help
Bring
Bring
myself.
up the
Ninja Bro.
Kardashian.
Yeah.
he's a beautiful woman.
Bayonet Cast, I'm so glad you were able to join us this evening. You are comic relief in every sense. So, thank you for
Going
being
where
here.
we won't.
Yep. Well, we are sort of at the hour mark. We're getting there. I think it's time to stop this reminiscing and give a special announcement of the future of this group of people on the screen right now. We will
I'm
be.
pregnant.
Yes. Mr. Nikon is pregnant, and we are
Or-
all three very proud uncles.
And you're
Well,
all the
actually,
fathers.
Yeah, and Turf's the father.
Don't
It's
tell
like
Jenny.
3 men and a baby.
In a jar.
Here we go. About to kick.
He's gonna be a soccer player.
Oh wait, no, that's just gas. I ate half a dozen falafel. That's just gas. Sorry.
Charles, stop.
It's a falafel, baby.
Stop.
Oh, anyways, as I
What,
was
are you baby?
saying, focus. We
Taco Bell?
will be doing not necessarily. Well, do you think the term sister show is appropriate for this
We're
thing?
rebranding.
Rebranding?
We're rebranding or doing our own thing.
Is it like
or
retro,
whatever.
reload, reloaded?
No. Well, we're going to be doing our own show, first of all, obviously. The show's name is called Our Parents' Basement, and we will be covering essentially anything that talks about geek culture. So, yes,
or
we'll be talking
covered in
about
mildew?
Sometimes.
maybe. Depends on your parents'
Possibly.
living conditions.
Because I like to collect mold, spores, and fungus.
Right. Gross. No, video games, movies, anime, comics, manga, cartoons.
Whatever we're feeling nostalgic about at the moment.
Yeah, nostalgia, music. Basically, when you picture a nerd haven in your parents' basement, that's what we'll be talking about. So, the topics will be a little bit more broad, but we hope to attract more viewers that way at the same time. We'll still definitely talk about video games. We're all a bunch of gamers. We all met on VG Collect, a site everyone should check out. And I am really, really excited to get this thing rolling. We will go. Very nice. We will go live with the first episode of OPB in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. 2 weeks?
2 weeks, 3 weeks.
2
Yeah.
weeks.
The 17th.
Sometime in
St.
March.
Patrick's Day.
March 13th, to be
13th.
exact. Yep.
13th or
And we've got one viewer,
Or
finally.
17th. Sorry.
Live.
March 17th.
March 17th. Sorry. Forgot.
So
Forgot
we'll
to
be
carry
doing
it
that. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. I think it should be a lot of fun. It'll be a little kind of the same, kind of different, kind of what Cheers was to Frasier and vice versa.
Yes.
So, Turf, Red Blazer, Mr. Nikon, anything you want to add to my spiel I just gave?
It'll be, same faces, just more different format.
Different places.
I'm
Yeah.
in a different
Y'all
place.
be sure to hit us up on Facebook. We have a Facebook page, Our Parents' Basement. We have a Twitter account, it's OPB Podcast. We
Pretty
also
soon
have an email address, opbpodcast@gmail.com, if you want to send us a line, ideas for a show. Maybe you might want to swing by and be a guest sometime. We've got, we're trying to get out there in the social media, trying to get people's attention, tell a friend, shake a hand, kiss a baby, do what it takes. We're going to make this thing the best show that we can. And, it may be huge, it may be a flop, but we're going to have a good time doing it, and
Yeah.
that's legit.
Yeah, it's
It's not going to be, it's not doing this for the sake of, fame or fortune or trying to be huge. This is for guys that legitimately like hanging out and want you to be a part of it. So come celebrate all of geekdom with us, and yeah, Our Parents' Basement.
Yes.
Y'all down with OPB?
Hell yeah.
You know me.
Yeah, you know me.
Oh, and there that is. That looks great. Mr.
Oh, there we go.
Turf has our banner, looking good.
So
So
y'all,
wow,
Yes.
I really like that green and black. Zach, that was you who did that, right?
Yeah.
That looks really good. I like those colors.
And our one viewer, do you have any comments or questions you want to ask us before we sign off?
Probably
before we
not.
sign off for the very last time.
It's probably
Yes.
Jeremy.
Fighter
Anyway.
pilot.
Yeah,
or
so he could
Dash.
ask us on the forum
It's either fighter pilot or Dash.
or Dash. Yeah.
Or someone from Canada. A.
No one.
No.
Okay.
Well, all right, guys. Like I said, be sure to hit us up on Twitter, Facebook, the YouTube channels.
Yeah, we'll be
Just-
probably an Instagram coming up soon. So we may have may try to do a website via WordPress somehow.
Does anybody here actually use Instagram?
I don't.
I use Instagram. Just pictures of my dog.
Oh.
That's it.
All right, so he'll be in charge of that.
Yeah.
And we're going to try to make it as polished as possible. We're going to try to have structure. We're still going to have a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, but we're going to try to,
We're still gonna go off topic.
we'll go. Oh yeah, we'll go off topic. That's inevitable.
That's what makes us going off topic.
Like they always say, we'll
Definitely,
shoot for the
guys.
moon, and even if we miss, we'll land amongst the stars. So that's my
No,
story.
you should name the show.
What's up?
Come grow with us.
I was gonna say you should name the show "Off Constantly" because you cannot beat "Off Constantly."
Name the show.
Oh.
And that's when we went off the air.
And we know who's been drinking tonight.
I don't get it. Oh well.
I'll come.
You just gotta beat it.
Should I just say it?
No,
Can somebody
don't.
please hit the
Let 'em
off air button, please?
Okay.
Well, before we do,
Talking about
Retro Reload, it's been real. It's been fun. I'm so glad to have been part of this. I think everyone else has been too. Still, watch Retro Reload. Watch Dash and T-Pug and Fighter Pilot
Fighter pilot.
and their guests.
And I guess they got their new guy who's on all the time.
Southern
Southern Star
whatever.
Gamer.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, that Sonic chick.
And the
Oh.
Sonic chick.
That
Yeah.
was their guest.
Yes.
Oh. Either way.
So
Keep on
guys, yeah,
watching.
be sure to check out Retro Reload, and then be with us because we got big things coming.
Yes.
Thank y'all.
Thank you all for watching.
Have a
and
good night.
And have a good
Farewell.
night.
Farewell and good night.
Peace.
Peace.
For the final time.